My beloved, dear, beautiful, amazing Virgos, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading, a 5-card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these 2 beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys so very much. So thank you all out there for supporting me. So for this love reading, the first card represents you, the second the other person, the third the relationship, the fourth the past, the fifth the future, and then I'll draw us a Vampire Oracle and then a Favole card. But let's get started with card number 1, which is you. Ooh, you get the Queen of Grills. Okay, you are an earth sign man, woman, but you'll get this beautiful water loving Cancer, well, not per se Cancerian, but it's a water card, so you can have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio somewhere in your star chart. But you seem to be in a very loving, caring, nurturing, supportive, flowing, love connection from your side. I mean, why not? It's like man, woman, it's like, it's very good to, acknowledge that you yourself are a very loving and caring individual, whoever you are. And the thing is, it's like, that's what draws a lot of humans, when you show care. It's like, love comes, love is a vague concept because, love comes in many forms, but caring is very powerful because, if you can care, if you can show care, love, or any kind of support and stuff like that, that is what, draws a lot of humans because, they want to be with somebody who's very loving, caring, supportive, nurturing and stuff like that. Somebody who can nurture them, during their, difficult times and stuff like that. You could be a nurse, doctor, maybe a surgeon or somebody in the medical field. But I can just see that you are a very caring and loving and beautiful soul. And that's really very nice, It's like, if you're, a single, Virgo, you'll draw a lot of people towards you because, it's like a lot of people also need to feel grounded and they need to feel stable, just like yourself. You yourself are like the coins, you're the earth, you're earthly, down to earth, you're the grounded money and stuff like that, material possessions of some kind. But you're incredibly very loving, from what I've witnessed in many Virgos throughout my entire life. Let's see who the other person is. Fortune. I don't know who this is, but Fortune, it's not per se a zodiac sign, but it could be anybody. But this person is definitely a total package deal. This person, looks to be very fortunate, and it's like, you can be, very, financially fortunate, but you could also be very fortunate with your mind, your love, your passion, your intelligence, your sense of humor, whoever this is. But this looks like a very fortunate individual, whoever it may be, and maybe, it's like you both are kind of like the yin and yang. You both are just really drawn and attracted towards each other. If you're already in a stable connection, it's like, you're one of the very lucky few to get one of these special cards, because according to a lot of astrologers, the sun is considered the most powerful card, but I consider actually Fortune to be one of the best cards there is because it pretty much just gives you, and because it's all about also having positive luck on your side. So whoever this person is a real total package deal. The human teaches me all of these phrases. I have no idea what a package deal even means, but he just says, oh yeah, you should, start using all these phrases and stuff like that. So, but anyway, the relationship, ooh, Hanged Man, this is all about self-reflection and pondering and stuff like that. And maybe, it's like, it's good to always do self-reflection, and make sure that love does not blind somebody. Because the thing is love is considered a very euphoric, kind of, feeling and stuff like that. When you're in love, everybody's like, oh, I'm just so in love. I'm so dazed and confused, but I consider that love and stuff like that. Without even realizing, that there's all, the red flags are just flying around saying, hey, hey, look up or listen up, whatever. There's some problems here. And then you're just also, oh, but I just love this person so very much. I can, sense everything positive. Okay, wonderful. But, you're just blind as a bat. Whenever I turn into a bat, I do get blind and I just use my senses to guide me. Okay. Or even, but anyway. But I love the fact that, in this connection that there is self-reflection and just looking at the whole connection. Because if we look at the past, you get Prince of Skulls, and this is like the Knight of Pentacles. Well, something was moving very slow, and I think I already pulled something like this in a previous love reading for you, my beloved dear Virgo. The thing is, if something is built slowly, based on trust, on any kind of stability, on a real good grounded foundation, it's going to turn into a very successful connection in the end. So the thing is, it's like, you know, go on as many courtship, dating phases, whatever humans do, you know, for, you know, getting to know one another. But I love the fact that, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is all about slow moving and slow development. Because if we look at the future, you get Nine of Wands, and well, the thing is no relationship is ever perfect. Nobody is ever perfect, but the fact is that you want to keep moving forward despite maybe a couple of hiccups, setbacks, you know, bumps on the road. Well, you might be able to feel tired and stuff like that, but you know, the thing is rest up as much as you can. You know, take good care of yourself, eat well, sleep a lot as you can, and do everything. Work out as much as you can. You know, it's like the human, tells us, me about everything that he does for, to keep up with his health. Because the thing is I did tell him to say, if you want to be with me, it's like, I mean, I'm not one to put in like any kind of like influences or something, but the thing is if you when he bargained himself, for me to say, I'll do anything it takes just to be with you. I'm so drawn to you. And I thought, well, I might as well just have myself a familiar, somebody who's willing to go out in daylight and be my eyes and ears out in this world, whereas I'm the one who's going to be sleeping in the evenings. Then, okay. I told him, to, take good care of himself and to, just, will eat healthy, sleep, and take good care of himself. And, and so, he's taking good care of himself. So, that's a really good thing. But I love the fact that, nothing is ever perfect. But the thing is that you want to keep moving forward. And that's beautiful. Okay, here's my oracle card. So I'm going to pull an oracle for my beloved dear Virgo. This one wanted to come out. Resurrection, reprise, recovery, and comeback. Okay. The thing is, it's like, it's good to have like a resurrection moment, and just, sometimes, you have to let something just kind of fall, and then you can pick it back up and say, okay, I mean, if you feel like you're kind of exhausted and stuff like that, yeah, I would advise and suggest that you kind of go back to the moments the start of your love journey, on how you met this individual, whoever it may be, and just kind of remind yourself, sometimes, it's like nothing is ever going to be perfect. Maybe, you kind of deal with a few frustrating moments with this individual. Maybe they're, they have a habit, that you're pretty much just thinking, oh my goodness, I never knew about this person, or I wish they would stop, and stuff like that. But sometimes it's good to kind of, have a resurrection moment, and either, have, some serious talks and stuff like that, and to think, okay, I still want to be with you, I love you incredibly, but let's talk about this for a moment, and let's have a renewal phase and stuff. And, and sometimes that could work out, but should it end up in a negative situation, I'm sure you'll find out how to handle that in your own way. But I'm always going to be here for you no matter what, so you can always join me in these videos, and always, remain a very good, trusted follower for me and stuff like that. But I just want you to know that sometimes having a resurrection moment is a very good thing to have, like a renewal phase. Now let's see what Favoli has for my beloved dear Virgo. King of Butterflies. Ooh, King of Swords. So the thing is, what I see here is there's definitely strategy, analytical thinking, and determination involved. And that's why you got the Knight of Wands. The thing is keep up the beautiful hard work. Don't give up. There's always going to be, a couple of, maybe some drama moments, some, unhealthy feelings sometimes where you think, oh my goodness, why did this have to happen? We just had our first fight. We just had our first problems here and there. But the fact is it's good to kind of remind yourself why you are with each other in the first place. What drew you both together, and why are you both there in the first place anyway? So the thing is, I love the fact, that there's a sense of renewal going on, and that there's still, determination within you. Well, my beloved dear Virgo, I just want to thank you all so very much. I'm going to have to leave it at this, but in a few days I'm going to go back to general readings. I just want to wish you all the best of luck in your endeavors and anything, that you're working towards. But I just want to thank you all so very much for supporting me. I love you guys so very much. So again, thank you for being here as well.